folks, Merry Christmas. How you doing? This is Darren with Small Town Preparedness. Right now, I can't believe it. It's still, and I'm in Ohio, keep in mind, it's about 45 degrees outside, which is pretty darn remarkable. So, I'm outside enjoying some fresh air and mild weather, while I can. I hope everybody out there has had a really good Christmas. I hope you spent time with family, friends. What they say, it's not what is under the tree, but who's around it with you. And I do feel that that's pretty important. But it does bring some thoughts, and concerns to prepping. The thoughts that it brings up for me is basically community. Your prepping community as a whole. People have different names for it. Your tribe, your mag, or just your group. Whatever you call it, it doesn't matter. Just all those people, okay? And then it makes me think, what does it take, to earn your place in a prepping group, tribe, or mag? How far do you go before you allow somebody to be in that group? Is it just years of knowing somebody? Knowing that they're a good person? Is it an agreement that some people come up with? Could be a mixture, mixture of all that. I'll tell you what though, there's some great people I've known for many, many years, but there's no way I'd want them in my group. Honestly, in a prepping, scenario, they'd be more like leeches, because I know they're not preparing for anything. Basically, what it comes down to is it's that old cliche where they'll say, "Hey, if something happens, I'm coming to your house." Excuse me. But I guess what it comes down to is that you just have to choose wisely, on who you have in your group. And why do you want them in your group? What skills do they have? What do they have to offer? Those are big things that you really want to, take into consideration. Like, for instance, a surgeon wants to be a part of your group. He might not know you very well, but on the flip side, it's a surgeon, if something would happen. Which, that's going to be very, very important, if somebody really does get critically sick or critically injured, those type of things are going to be really important, but I don't know. It's just the whole Christmas thing has brought thoughts about that with me, today. Because when you're sitting around and I do a lot of observing. I do more observing, I think, than I do talking most of the time. And you're seeing all these people just having fun and being very friendly, very gracious. But you have to wonder, how would they be if something bad happened? Are they going to lose control? These are things that I think you have to ask yourself. Because there's people automatically that I prep for. Like my mother, for example. You know what I mean? I'll make sure that my mom's taken care of. However, she even does a little bit of prepping on her own, which of course is a big help. I'll get into that in a video another time. But I don't know, these are just thoughts that I've had. And I did put up a post on Instagram. I'm not sure if any of you guys seen it, On Instagram, I'm Small Town Preparedness as well. But isn't it cool that we have an official sixth branch of our military, the United States Space Force? I think that is just the neatest thing. But also, I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to Star Trek, Star Wars, and things like that. Of course, we're nowhere near that point in technology, but boy, would that just think of the possibilities. You know what I mean? When you're actually allocating funding towards something like that, big funding, more than just NASA, who knows what can happen here in the future. But first and foremost, it's for our country's security, which is very important because it's something that our country has ignored for many, many years, while other countries have been making great strides in space exploration, and also to militarize, space. So it is important that the United States, hops on the bandwagon. But, if you guys get a chance, just Google that. A few days ago, President Trump actually signed the declaration to make it official. I guess within the next 18 months or so, they might start actually getting recruits for it. Right now, there's about 16,000 people that are in the Air Force Space Command. These guys are automatically going to be put into that, and it's going to be built from there. Excuse me. But I don't know, just a few things that I wanted to touch base on tonight. I really felt like grabbing the sideways cell phone here and talking to you guys. It's been a really nice day, really nice, quiet, relaxing day. And of course, when you have time with your thoughts, sometimes they start racing, and there you go, it turns into a YouTube video. At least for, people like us that like to do that. But, I think that's really all I have for the most part tonight. But there's been a lot of really, really great input that some other channels have had. I haven't made a video in a while, a real video, and I do apologize for that. I've been extremely, extremely busy. I'm opening up my own, opening up a business, plus working, plus just everything else in life. So I haven't had very much time to actually sit down and consider what to make for a video for you guys, because when I do make a video, I want to do the best job I can and not just throw a whole bunch of random nonsense out there, where you have more questions than answers. But be on the lookout here soon. There's a lot of good stuff coming for this channel for the new year. Actually, I decided to try to step up my game a little bit. There's actually a logo, believe it or not, that I'm working on. I'm going to get some decent video editing software, actually start producing a little more of a professional product for you guys. At least I'm going to try the best of my ability. But yeah, plan on seeing many different new series from me. I'm going to try to start doing a lot more themed videos. And I guess right now, yeah, that's all I have for it. I keep dragging this out when I shouldn't be. But I hope everybody has had a wonderful day. Here in Ohio, it's been a great day. But here's one bit of interesting information, but it's for Ohioans that are on my channel. We actually have had, in the last 50 years, 64% of our Christmas days have been green, not white. So, and just one thing I heard before I started making this video is that song, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. If you're in Ohio, don't get your hopes up. It just turned winter a few days ago. But alright guys, I appreciate all of you, and thank you for sticking with my channel, and thank you so much. I received a notification that my channel hit 100 subscribers, so that's really exciting for me. And hopefully, I'm going to start putting out a lot more content. We're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep growing together. So, thank you guys very much, and have a wonderful Christmas, and I'm sure I'll be talking to you before New Year's. So remember guys, events big and small, make sure you prepare for them all. Take it easy.